So here it is, the system's body count, the Great War, starting off on the evil empire, the Sinister System. They're driven by money, power, greed, and evil, with probably proclivities towards Satanism or Luciferianism. Baal and Moloch are kind of the two evil gods that have kind of manifested, and kind of the two evil gods that people talk about when sacrificing children and when talking about, Bohemian Grove and Epstein type of circles. So the main entities behind the Shadow Cabal, we got the global intel apparatus. That's obviously the CIA, NSA, FBI, their COINTELPRO service, the Mossad, Department of Energy and classified energy programs, UAP energy programs that have remained classified for decades. Obviously there's the big tech and surveillance era. We got Palantir today. It used to be programs like Stellar Wind, Pegasus, Prism, mainstream media and narrative control, the asset managers like BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. Obviously, the military-industrial complex is kind of the entity that holds it all together, with the defense contractors like Lockheed, Raytheon, and Northrop Grumman being the ones that benefit the most. And then obviously there's the Federal Reserve and central banking system, which is the fiat system. We got big pharma, coups, DARPA. And then to go to the power structures, what makes up this permanent government, the Shadow Cabal. Some of the societies are secret, some of them are not so secret, like the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderberg Group, the Council on Foreign Relations. People use the overarching word of the Illuminati a lot. There's obviously the Bohemian Grove, and all of that is kind of represents what could be a quote unquote new world order. And obviously there's the Epstein network, which is defined by the compromat and pedo elite. There's been consistent regime change and coups and planned obsolescence and consumer control, petrodollar and fossil fuel hegemony. And then some of the dynasties and families are obviously the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, J.P. Morgan, the British royal family. Some of the modern architects and faces, we got Allen Dulles, J. Edgar Hoover, kind of the main forces behind the CIA and FBI and the shadow government of the United States. And then there's Epstein, Richard Helms, James Angleton, a part of Allen Dulles' old boys crew, Jolly West and Sidney Gottlieb, the dark chemist behind MK Ultra, Mike Pompeo, Donald Barr, some other power-hungry modern figures. We got Dick Cheney, Bill and Hill Clinton, Bill Gates, Leslie Wexner, Henry Kissinger, Benjamin Netanyahu, Peter Thiel, Ehud Barak, Jared Kushner, Richard Helms, James Angleton, Howard Lutnick, and Donald Barr. There's a couple repeats in there, my bad. And then if this war is something that goes back, decades and centuries and millennium. And so it does go back to these heinous dictators, Hitler, Stalin, Mao Zedong, Mussolini, even Augusto Pinochet, who the United States put in power. And some of the old Roman empires like Nero, Caligula, and Tiberius, who likely ate children. Tiberius did. So this, I know I threw a lot at you there. This kind of portrays the one side of the system, the evil empire, the Shadow Cabal. And these are kind of the entities, the people, the frameworks that are responsible for the deaths of all these people I'm about to name, which is the human flourishing list, the